Yeah. Ladies, fellas, welcome to the Week 16 grind by DFS Rebels. It's your boy, Double D. I'm always here with my boy Twitch. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We have a lot to discuss. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. So let's get right into this and make sure you join the rebellion. All right. So welcome everybody. It's week 16 now in the NFL season. Time is flying. How are you doing, Rob? How was your Christmas?
Doing good. Merry Christmas, everyone, or Happy Hanukkah, or whatever holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate any, happy just another day.
Yeah.
Happy Sports Day.
It's NFL season still, folks. So we're here to bring the knowledge. So yes, the first game. Not the most interesting game, but we got the New York Jets versus the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns is a 9-point favorite. The over and under is 47.5 points.
Gotta say, you're gonna want to take the under on that because the big news just came out.
Yes, COVID hit again, guys. As you can see, there's a lot of guys out for the Cleveland Browns. So let me name some of the guys that are going to be out. Jarvis Landry, a big name. Quadril Hodge, who's the fourth-string receiver.
He was the fourth or fifth,
Yeah, so that's big news because Rashard Higgins is also out, and Donovan Peoples-Jones is out for the Cleveland Browns.
So before we talk about Cleveland, last week I didn't talk about the Jets at all, and then they go on upset.
Yeah.
But same thing here. I'm not talking about the Jets at all. There's just absolutely nobody I want to play in the
Jets.
Yeah,
no, same here. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. Even though they got the win last week, all right, I let them beat me any week. But I'm not on them again this week. I just don't see it happening. Browns. I'm on the Browns defense.
All right, Browns defense for sure. But, just looking, people are obviously going to pivot over to Melvin Hall or look at the tight ends. They just activated this guy Bradley and this guy Willis. I'm not looking at any of that. This is a Chubb and Higgins. Not Higgins. I'm sorry, Hunt.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Higgins all day. Oh, now you got me saying Higgins.
What a fool.
Yeah, no, I fell for it. Kareem Hunt, definitely Chubb. Chubb is going to be chalk, but you know how the Browns are going to be leaning on this game on the run. They want to get this game over with. They're going for the playoffs. The Jets are just trying to. They fucked up and won last week. I don't know why. They're just looking to draft next year.
Easy.
So
if you want to get the GPP play and Marvin Hall, go for it.
This is a perfect combination. You go Chubb and Cleveland defense and just keep it moving.
I'd even go Chubb and Hunt. Fuck it.
That too.
And then I'm fading Baker Mayfield.
Me too. Not on this week. Next game up, we got the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens is a 10.5-point favorite. The over and under is 44 points. Injuries to note about for the Ravens. Marcus Peters did not practice, questionable. Game time decision. He looks like he's going to give it a go. Daniel Jones, limited practice, questionable. And it looks like he's going to give it a go. Not 100%. And Golden Tate looks like he's out. Those are the injuries for that game. So, I don't know. Another game I'm not too sure on.
I'm not on this game at all.
Yeah. If anything, Lamar Jackson is always like you always got to have a Lamar Jackson lineup in DFS.
Yeah. And he's finally looking at like the Lamar Jackson from last year.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So, besides that, it's hard to predict where the touch is going to go. Lamar Jackson is going to be Lamar Jackson.
After seeing the Giants hold Nick Chubb in check last week, even though Chubb got the touchdown, he only went for 50 yards.
Yeah.
I'm kind of off Edwards and Dobbins and Ingram. I think if anyone's going to run, it's going to be Lamar Jackson. I really like him. I'm off Marquise Brown. He's going against Bradbury.
Yeah, Marquise Brown this whole season hasn't looked himself. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, no, it's not him. I think it's just Lamar being an ass passer.
Yeah, you got a point. You can't blame it all on Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown, I see some Ravens games this week, and you can see on the sidelines, he just looks frustrated. So, I don't know.
But I think I'm not on Dez, I'm not on Snead, Boykin. I think Mark Andrews would be the only target because he's good at getting the targets, even though the Giants have only allowed 4 tight end touchdowns this year.
Okay, no, good stats right there.
You like the Baltimore? I know you like the Baltimore defense because Daniel Jones is a turnover machine.
No, but I'm not the only one.
They're the highest.
He's probably going to be. Yeah, they're probably going to be the highest chalk defense, which is for a reason. And Daniel Jones doesn't look healthy, and I think they rushed him back because they are in the playoff hunt. So they do need to win this game. Mm-hmm. So they are going to be putting in 100% effort. It's just Daniel Jones, man. I don't know. This is a turnover machine, and this is one defense you do not want to go against.
He has nine touchdowns this season with 13 turnovers.
Yeah, so I'm aiming for the Ravens defense for sure. I might, and you know what is a good pairing this week? Lamar Jackson with the Ravens defense.
That's a really good one. I do like it. So I'm not on Daniel Jones, but if anything, I like him enough that I think Sterling Shepard would be good. He's going up against a banged up Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters already allows a 65% catch rate, so Shepard might be in line here for something pretty good.
I like that.
Or Ingram. I know Ingram.
Golden Tate is going to miss the game, so yeah, it's the Slayton, Shepard, Ingram, but
Yeah.
I just don't like any of these
The
guys.
Ravens hold the tight end in check for touchdowns also, but they do allow a lot of catches by tight end. I think Evan Ingram for DK, solid choice.
Yeah, definitely for the catches and the PPR setting, like you said. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I'm not really too high in this game. Like I said, my favorite in this is just the Lamar Jackson with the Ravens defense. Honestly.
The thing about this game is not a lot of people are going to be on it, but this is where you're going to find your GPP plays.
Yeah.
So, like,
Let's just talk about the running game real quick. We didn't talk about J.K. Dobbins.
No, like I said, because what they did to Chubb last week, I'm not many of them.
Okay.
What about Goldman or Alfred Morris?
No, there's other plays I like in this. I'm fading the whole running game for the New York Giants.
Okay.
Next game up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans are a 7-point favorite. The over and under is 45.5 points. Injuries: Tyler Boyd.
He's out, right?
Tyler Boyd is out. Duke Johnson out. Randall Cobb out, and Whitney Merciless is out.
All right.
So those are the key injuries. So yeah, let's talk about this game. Not another game that I don't really.
You don't like any game unless it's Denver.
Well, yeah,
Broncos.
the first three games has been the least favorite games. We didn't plan this. It's just the order of what games we just decided to talk about.
Well, the thing is, this week, Coach Zay Taylor did say Brandon Allen is available if we need him. So when you say if we need him, it kind of makes you feel like Finley's going to play.
Yeah.
But the last I heard, Allen is going to start.
Yeah. So
I'm actually high on Allen because this Houston defense is atrocious.
Yeah.
And do you know what I do every week? If you listen to every podcast, I target Hargreaves, who is going to be going up against T. Higgins. So that's my lock of the week. That's my DDBY play of the week. The dollar bill play of the week.
All right.
T. Higgins.
I like it.
What do you like? What do you like, Dave?
Well, like I said before, I don't really like this game. But Deshaun Watson, I will have some shares of him. I do like him this week. Cincinnati defense is all right, not the best, not the greatest, but they're not the worst. But lately, Deshaun Watson's been putting up massive stats.
Massive.
Yeah, last week David Johnson had a fucking ridiculous game. Just receiving, he had 11 rushes or 11 catches for 106 yards and only 27 yards rushing.
Rushing, yeah, that's
So
crazy.
I don't expect that again.
Because they didn't have Duke Johnson or Precise.
Precise will be playing this game. Duke Johnson is out, so Precise will be involved. Yeah. So don't expect David Johnson for 11 catches.
Yeah, his price is too high.
So I'm off that. But Deshaun Watson, Brendan Cooks, but my favorite play is Kiki Kute.
Oh, is that the juice?
He has the best matchup. The Bengals cornerback, Mackenzie Alexander, is allowing 70% catch rate. So that's why I like Kute in this one. He's my favorite option.
I love that.
I'm going to pivot Kute off Brendan Cooks because Brendan Cooks is going to be the chalk. Everyone's going to lead. So that's what I like on Houston. For Cincinnati, I'm fading them this week. Don't like a lot of them. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. I'm fading both. Giovanni Bernard, though, is somebody. Giovanni Bernard is somebody I will have some shares of. He's the only guy I like on Cincinnati. Who do you like?
Like I said, T. Higgins.
No Tyler Boyd. You like T. Higgins? I know that.
I think I'll bring it back with Kute. If I go Higgins and Kute, that saves me so much.
So
much money to pay up at other places.
Yeah, you can pay out for Mahomes and all these other guys that we'll talk eventually about.
Or if I want, I can even stack Higgins with Bernard and then bring it back with Kute, and I'm in a fucking good spot.
Yeah, I mean the Texans are a 7-point favorite. That leans. I don't know. The Texans don't have a running game to lean on, so I just feel like Deshaun Watson.
I think
it's gonna be a sneaky shootout, maybe.
Cincinnati took down.
They're coming off. Yeah, we should mention that they're coming off a big win against Pittsburgh Steelers last week.
So I think
with their third string quarterback.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're going against the Houston Texans defense. They're trash. I'm not expecting much from Cincinnati, but I do love some Deshaun Watson.
This might be a sneaky fantasy game.
Yeah, I like it too. Next game up, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Chicago Bears are a 7.5 point favorite, and the over and under is 47 points. Injuries: the Khalil Mack, limited practice questionable. Allen Robinson as well is limited practice questionable. Akeem Hicks, limited practice questionable, and Cordell Patterson did not practice is questionable. All right, and that's it. So
I know Buster Scream is right.
Buster Screen is out. I mean,
okay. All right. You know what?
I mean,
well, let me
if that matters, because he sucks anyway.
Well, let me just cut you off right now. Bears defense lock.
Yes.
We
got told that Minshew is going to be acting as the number 2.
Yeah, as the backup, they're going to split reps. But it's not just that. Jacksonville just lucked into the first round pick.
Yeah.
They ain't going to give it up.
They don't really want to win now. They're in the perfect situation.
If you need to pick anybody on Jacksonville, because they don't even have Robinson. Robinson's out.
Yeah, James Robinson is out.
You know, Buster Scream is supposed to go against Keelan Cole. Now he's going to have so Keelan Cole going up against Buster Scream's backup might be the only target, but I'm not even going there. It's Bears defense locked. Absolute 100%.
I like it.
Looking over at the Bears, Cole Kmet, he played 100% snaps last week.
Interesting. But I'm not sold on that.
No, what I love on the Bears besides just the defense is Trubisky, and David Montgomery.
My boy Trubisky. I love it that you're on the Trubisky train with me.
Now, do you know what's kind of crazy? David Montgomery is 10th in the scrimmage yards this season. That's 10th with 1,255 yards, and he joins Dalvin Cook and Aaron Jones
that's crazy.
As a top 10 player that hasn't played a full 14 games.
Yeah, that's something I couldn't even believe, but I'm seeing it right here. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
crazy. David Montgomery's been going against some soft defenses lately, so his numbers been looking good, but that's a good company to be in. So
so that's all.
And I see this game script being another David Montgomery week. I love Mitchell Trubisky and David Montgomery, but if I was to choose one, David Montgomery all day.
David Montgomery and the Bears defense
all day. Yeah. I'm fading Jacksonville this week. If Glennon's going to be the quarterback, as it looks like it's going to be, I just think
they're tanking now.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. The Jets just came out of nowhere and beat the Rams last week, so that just puts Jacksonville Jaguars in the driver's seat for number 1 pick next year. So they're not looking to win this game, and the Bears are still fighting for a playoff spot. So the Bears are going to still try to go out and win this game. David Montgomery, Mitchell Trubisky, Allen Robinson. If he plays, he's questionable right now, but I like him too. You can't forget about him.
No, you can't forget about him.
They still got to throw the ball.
They still got to throw him or Komet or Mooney.
Yeah. So
Miller, but it's David Montgomery.
Real quick, I'm fading the Jaguars, Bears defense, Mitchell Trubisky, David Montgomery, Allen Robinson. That's it.
Boom.
Next game up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Kansas City Chiefs are 11-point favorite. The over and under is 53.5 points. All right, couple injuries to talk about. One big one, CEH is out. Yep. So Le'Veon Bell is next man up.
Probably Chalk City.
And then a little one to mention, Tyreek Hill, limited practice questionable, but he's probably going to play.
Yeah.
Bell's all right, start us off.
Bell is going to be used, but I don't think he's going to be as chalky as a lot of people say. People are saying like 50, 60. I don't see that. I'm going to say like 25%. But I still like him, obviously. He produced well.
Like him too.
He produced well with 16 touches.
Yeah. Who's the other guy they got? Darrell Williams?
Yeah, there were a couple guys back there, but I'm not looking that way. I already have enough running backs in my player pool. I'm not even looking Bell's way.
Okay.
I mean, I have a few shares of him, but yeah, I mean, I get Gatto with no CH, but he's not my favorite. But Patrick Mahomes, you couldn't ask for a better spot for Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill going up against Denard. You might want to give Denard some steroids or something because nothing can help him stop Tyreek Hill. Same thing with Kelsey. He's almost untouchable. And then I know you were big on Sammy Watkins. Talk to me about Sammy Watkins.
Sam Watkins is one of my favorite targets in this game. Only because they're not gonna. I think the Chiefs are gonna win this game easily. I think they're gonna give Tyreek Hill a little breather in this game. They're not gonna use him as much. So I think the next guy up, Sammy Watkins, is gonna crush in this game.
Every single year, Watkins has a game where he gets like 2 to 3 touchdowns and explodes like 50 points.
And then Watkins will likely see most of Isaiah Oliver, who's allowed 1.9 PPR with 13% passer rating. So that sounds good, and I like that. I like that matchup. And Tyreek Hill doesn't look like he's going to be 100%, and he can burn everybody. But the pivot off him is Sammy Watkins. I like Sammy Watkins.
I like it. You want to be on him when he explodes.
Yes. So besides that, I do like Le'Veon Bell. We'll have some shares with him. I'm not going to fade Le'Veon. Kelsey has been crushing lately. but I think he's just far too expensive. I feel like I like to go elsewhere in tight end, but that may bite me.
I might pay up for him because I have so much value at places that I could afford him.
Yeah, so Kelsey, I won't fade him, but Kelsey for sure has just been crushing this year. For the Atlanta Falcons, Justin Gage is my favorite target on that. Calvin Ridley, you can't fade him, but I think he's going to get a lot of...
I think he's going to get double teamed.
So it's going to be tough for him to separate from that. So
I do like the Gage call.
Yeah, you said it too, Russell Gage. I like bringing it back with Russell Gage.
Yeah. And what's interesting is...
Todd Gurley isn't even a thing anymore.
No, Coach Moas came out and said that Edo Smith is now the lead back.
Yeah.
Not that means anything to me.
Yeah, no, Todd Gurley just basically disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. But
and then I finally got off of Hayden Hurst. I was done with him, and then he comes out last week and scores.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to predict. I'm pretty much fading the Falcons. I'm not high on them this week. Matt Ryan, I pass. But Russell Gage is sneaky because Calvin Ridley will get all the attention.
You can have a really nice stack with like Gage, Tyreek, and Kelsey, or Gage, Watkins, Kelsey.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. So, yeah, I'm not really high in this game, but, you just can't fade Mahomes. He's just that damn good. Next game up, we got the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are a 1-point favorite. The over-under is 44 points. And not any injuries. Anthony McFarland's questionable. That's about it. Rob, what are you thinking about this game? To be honest, I'm not high in this game.
You haven't been high on a single game we talked about.
None of these games, but there's some games coming up where,
No, I'm not on this game at all.
Yeah.
There's not a single person I want to play.
This is going to be one of those games where it's a good real-life football game, but for DFS...
Do I think there's going to be good fantasy value? Yeah, but I can't tell you which one it's going to be. You got to look at...
Let's
look at Pittsburgh real quick.
All right, Pittsburgh.
Big Ben has been making mistake after mistake. He's looked like ass these past couple weeks.
Yeah, they just lost to the Bengals last week.
Three in a row.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
Not looking good so far.
So they went 11-0 just to lose.
Yeah.
So you got Deontay Johnson, who's going to be going up against Xavier Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
You have Claypool.
Xavier Rhodes having a crazy year for a veteran. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league.
And you have Claypool going up against Rocky Sin, which is a fantastic matchup.
Uh-huh.
So Claypool is definitely a target for sure.
Yeah, GPP for sure. Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
Touchdown upside.
Yeah, I'm not on Bell. I'm not on Connor. The Colts are just a tough defense.
Yeah.
Both
defenses are good.
This could be where the Pittsburgh actually wins. They just went up against teams that had bad defenses. And
I can see a field goal fest in this one. Maybe one touchdown.
They just went up against teams they should have beat and they lost.
And then watch this game be a shootout. Now that we're.
I'm saying they just went up against teams they should have lost. And they should have won against and they lost. Now they go up against a tough team and they're going to win.
Yeah. No, you're right. Good call.
Last week I was really high on Pittman and Hilton. And it ended up being Pascal.
Yeah.
This is one of those things.
You were high.
Yeah, I was high on... No, I was drunk. Two different things. But no, I'm not chasing the points with Pascal. I'm going to go right back into the Pittman. I'm probably going to stay away from Hilton. Hilton's at the same price he was last week, and we saw his floor game.
Uh-huh.
I don't take people at that price once I see that floor game at that price.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor is an excellent
sneaky play.
Excellent target.
Especially in GPPs. Everybody's gonna be scared of the Steelers defense.
Yeah, he gets 20 touches. He looks good. I think Phillip Rivers is a GPP play and a half too.
Phillip Rivers has been surprising lately. He's been actually putting up some surprising stats lately.
Yeah.
I just don't like this game in general because the Steelers defense is good still. They lost some guys lately on the defense, but they're still blitzing the hell out of everybody. And Phillip Rivers is old, man. I just don't trust him in this game. This is going to be a good game, real life. But fantasy-wise, I'm not really high on it. I'm just going to tell you right now, quickly, I'm not going to probably have a single guy in any of my lines from this game.
I probably will not either.
Maybe a defense. I might have a defense. Maybe I favor the Steelers defense.
I'm going to have to study this game more. And then
Phillip Rivers is known to have bonehead plays. This looks like a bonehead Phillip Rivers game, maybe, too.
I'm going to have to study this game more. And then later on tonight, when I do, I'll post some of my plays from this game on Facebook. But... as of right now, there's not a single person I want to touch in this game.
Yeah, me either.
Except maybe Claypool.
Yeah, same here. Okay, the next game up, we got the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins are a 1-point favorite. Over and under is 42.5 points. 100 to note about. Scary Terry is doubtful. That's a big one.
That is big.
Yeah, and then the quarterback this week for the Washington football team will be Alex Smith. All right, so start us off, Rob. What you like it?
I love Antonio Gibson.
Yes. No, let's talk about Antonio Gibson. That's one of my favorite targets this week.
The Panthers are 22nd against the run.
Yeah.
They allow over 2,000 scrimmage yards.
Yeah, no, they're not that good defense this year.
Running backs run all over him. Antonio Gibson is a stud.
Yeah,
He's a stud rookie, I'm telling you.
I think the game script is going to be playing around Antonio Gibson this week. I think so. Alex Smith is he still not 100%?
No, he played in full. He's good. And with him come back with McLaurin out, you got to shift over to Cam Sims, who has been pretty interesting. I've been playing him a lot as an underdog in a lot of lines. So Cam Sims could see a big improvement. And then Logan Thomas, who has seen 35 targets over the past month, has caught 32 of those targets.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's like really eye-boggling to me.
I think Logan Thomas was in the perfect lineup last week, too, on FanDuel.
He had a monster game last week.
So I love Logan Thomas. I love Cam Sims. Gibson's my favorite play.
Yeah, Antonio Gibson, one of my favorite running backs this week, target, because the Panthers' defense has been one of the bottom barrel against the run. So I think they're going to run the ball a lot in this game,
Across the field, the one thing I look at going against Washington is how the quarterback fares against the pressure, and Bridgewater sits at 24th in completion rate under pressure.
Nice stat right there.
So that is huge.
And Washington has a really stout front seven, so they know how to pressure. They know how to pressure the quarterback.
Yeah, so Washington's going to be heavy on pressure, which is also going to affect Bridgewater and Mike Davis. So I'm off both of them.
So you're trying to say, so Washington's another team you target on defensively?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I do, Curtis Samuel is still interesting.
I like Roddy Anderson.
Robbie Anderson, probably has the best matchup going against Ronald Darby. And then Curtis Samuel also is a good target.
Yeah,
but I'm really not on.
I'm not on Mike Davis. I'm not really on Curtis Samuel and Roddy Anderson, but I will have shares of them because they do have good matchups this week. They're the
Ronald Darby
best.
Ronald Darby is pretty awful. So Robbie Anderson, could be their only production here.
Yeah. What happened to DJ Moore? He just.
Well, he's going up against Kendall Fuller this week.
Yeah, but all season though, he disappeared.
He's had games here and there where he pops up for like a touchdown too.
Yeah, so but I'm not really high in this game. Besides Antonio Gibson, some Washington defense, and that's about it for me.
I like that. Like Gibson, like I said, Gibson, Cam Sims, Logan Thomas, Robbie Anderson. That's probably all I'm looking at here.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
Right.
We got a banger. This is a big one. This is one of my favorite games of the week. Maybe the chalkiest game of the week, but this is the game you want in all your lines. We got the LA Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks are a 1-point favorite. The over and under is 47.5 points. One injury to note about: Cam Akers is out.
Yep.
Okay, so fire off, Rob.
This is gonna be a shootout.
Yes, I love the Rams. They just came off on an embarrassment loss.
Embarrassment loss. They want to come out and prove it.
Exactly.
Jared Goff is cheap. He's gonna hit value easily. You're looking at someone like Cooper Kupp, who's gonna get 10+ targets.
I'm loving the Rams. I love Robert Woods.
You can very much put Goff and stack Woods and Cooper Kupp. They're very even. I believe
Seahawks defense.
I believe Kupp leads in targets between Woods and him by 2. He leads in the red zone by 1, and it's dead even on who gets the most end zone targets. So Woods is just as good as Kupp here. I have no problem playing both, one or the other. Cooper Kupp's have the slightly easier matchup going up against Amadi, while Woods is going to see Griffin. I love both of those. I think that's awesome.
Okay.
This I'm not going to be using Darrell Henderson or Malcolm Brown.
No, I'm fading the running game for the Rams. I'm going to be fully
shootout,
full throttle on Jared Goff and Cooper Kupp.
High scoring game.
Robert Woods, Josh Reynolds. Don't forget about Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, this is an important game for Russell Wilson, and he's only 3% owned.
Yeah,
I'll take that all day.
Wow,
as well.
3% owned.
He's low owned. No one's even looking his way. But that's probably because his the main target DK Metcalf is going to go up against Jalen Ramsey, and Ramsey was only the only people to shut him down this year. I'm not going to say that's happening.
I don't think it's going to happen again.
Yeah, but it's it's a possibility. Lockett should have the better matchup, but the last time these teams played, Lockett stunk to join up. I'm very comfortable with the workload Chris Carson got last week. He got 17 touches. He played 70% of the snaps. So I love Chris Carson here. I'd be more than happy to play Wilson, Carson, Woods, Kupp, Jared Goff. Those are my main targets for this game. I'm going to have at least 3 to 4 guys from this game in all my lines.
Yeah, no, this is a great game stack. One of the best, probably one of the best game stacks of the week.
Yep.
A lot of points going to be played and scored in this game. Like I said, yeah, the Rams are coming off that big loss against the Jets. Like, come on, everyone knows that, and so they're gonna come out firing because that was just a terrible loss, and that should have never happened. But back to this, so this is a good game stack. So if I'm gonna pick a lot of my lines are gonna start off with Jared Goff. I'm gonna go out there with the obvious, the Cooper Kupps, the Robert Woods, the Josh Reynolds. The tight ends though, I don't know. It's hard to predict those. I think the Higbees and the Everett. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna fade.
Higbee had a big game last week.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go back to back though? I haven't seen him do it all season.
I think this is gonna be a shootout. I think just like Brady did today. Maybe everyone's getting a touchdown.
I'm gonna be high on Metcalf. It's gonna be hard to shut down Metcalf twice in the season. Metcalf damn well knows he got shut down, and he's gonna come back. Trying to he doesn't want to get shut down twice. Let's just say that.
Any sneaky plays?
So I'm not. Yes. This is my guaranteed touchdown of the week.
Oh, guaranteed touchdown. It comes in this game.
It comes in this game, and I'm about to tell you right now. No, it's not DK Metcalf. No, it's not Tyler Lockett.
Oh, shit.
No, it's not Chris Carson.
My nipples are hard reading. Come on.
Touchdown of the week is coming from Jacob Hollister.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I know he shares it with Will Disley, but I just feel it, man. I just feel it. He may have one catch. He may have only two catches.
Now, just because it's
one of them is going to be for a touchdown.
But not just because it's good. Just because it's a touchdown doesn't mean he's good fantasy.
Yeah, no,
he might just put up 7 points.
I'm just saying a guaranteed touchdown of the week. I throw them out there every once in a while.
Yep.
It's going to be Jacob Hollister, guys.
Absolutely, I put that in one of my prop.
Yeah, I'm not saying go out there and start him. I'm just saying I'm guaranteeing a touchdown.
Get on Sportsbook and put Hollister in for a touchdown.
There you go. All right, next up we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles are a 3-point favorite. The over and under is 49.5 points. Couple injuries: Leighton Vander Esch, Xavier Woods, and Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox has a chance to play. He's questionable, and the other two are out. Mm-hmm. All right, so a couple of things I like in this game. What are you liking in this game, Rob?
Well, I do mention that last week I said you better play Jalen Hurts. I said it was a fantastic matchup. I said he looked good, and he was in the optimal lineup. Boom. He is much, much more expensive now.
Yes, now he jumped big time in DK.
Yeah. Still love him, though.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to get some exposure to Miles Sanders, who is one of the top 3 most talented backs on this slate. The other two are Chubb and Zeke, but fuck Zeke. So a lot of chalk is going to be going towards like David Montgomery and Austin Eckler way. I will be pivoting to Sanders for sure. I love his upside in this game. As for the tight ends, Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert both see about 75% of the snaps, but I'm not really on either one of them this week. Even though they do get targeted heavily.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to finish, but I like some of these guys too.
Across the field, I was really hoping to play Tony Pollard this week, but then Fat Zeke came out of nowhere. I was like, I'm going to play. Why? Why? Nobody likes you.
He definitely got fat. I don't know. I see a difference from last year.
No, he just doesn't care anymore.
He got paid.
Well, now we got Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb have all been very close in targets since week 11. You have Maddox going to be guarding Gallup. You have Robbie Coleman going up against Lamb. And you're going to have Darius Slay going against Cooper. I believe Cooper torched him last time. Slay has allowed 779 yards with a 71 completion rate.
Slay.
Yeah, he has a
He's been getting slayed.
He's allowing 71% completion. So miss me with that shutdown corner bullshit.
He is not shutting nobody down. He's the one getting slayed.
I love Cooper. Lock Cooper in for sure.
Okay, I like that.
Yep.
What else? Are you still going?
That's Cooper. It's Cooper and Miles Sanders for me all day. All day, every day.
Okay, let me go. All right, so I'm going to start with the Eagles. Love Jalen Hurts. I don't know what these rookies, they just don't have a lot of film, so they just produce right out the gate. So I like Jalen Hurts, especially against this defense. The Cowboys defense is trash. So Jalen Hurts all day. It's really hard to predict because there's so many weapons on this team. But Miles Sanders, I'm on him all day. He's one of my top 5 targets and running backs this week to play and to pivot. Sorry, had a fucking hiccup for a second. Besides that, it's hard to predict these receivers. Jalen Reagor, Greg Ward. I don't know, man. It's just hard. I
Oh,
even think
Fulton's
Deshaun
still
Jackson
out there.
even comes back this week, by the way. Deshaun Jackson, he's been hurt. He's been out for a long time, but he finally comes back this week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't like anybody else on that side.
On Dallas,
Dallas, I do like you said. Slay hasn't been slaying. He's not stopping nobody. So I like Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be on Dalton, but I do like Cooper. Out of all the receivers, I'm aiming for Cooper.
All right.
I'm fading Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott if he plays. I'm not on those guys. Schultz, I might have some shares of Schultz because tight ends is always weak, and you want to find those sneaky plays, and Schultz is one of them.
I feel you on that.
Yep. All right, next game up, we got the Denver Broncos versus the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers are a 3-point favorite. The over and under is 48.5 points. Injuries to note about: Philip Lindsay is now out for the season. Bradley Chubb is out. Joey Bosa is also out. Keenan Allen questionable. Hunter Henry has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my favorite team, the Denver Broncos. We are just we're just hurting with bodies.
No, I gotta tell you one thing though. It's Melvin Gordon's season.
Yeah, no, yeah, it just has Melvin Gordon written all over it. No Philip Lindsay. He's going against his old team.
Yeah,
This is a revenge game.
Absolutely. No Philip Lindsay. Royce Freeman is banged up. He's going against his old team.
Yeah.
This is Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, and Julock
season with a Z. Oh man, I like it. Melvin Gordon is one of my top 3 running back plays this week.
Oh, okay. You like him that much?
One of my top 3 running back plays. Absolutely.
Okay.
Jerry Jeudy is going to be seeing Casey Hayward, so I'm completely off that.
Yeah, Jerry Jeudy hasn't been showing me much this year. I don't know if it's his fault.
No, but he's going up against Hayward, so that's all I care about.
Julock's fault.
And I don't care about any of that. I just care that he's going up against Hayward, so I'm off him.
Okay.
I love Noah Font this week.
I love Loma Fun as well.
All right. Going across the board.
Loma Fun is my favorite play on the Broncos.
Across the board, I
like it more than Melvin Gordon.
I love Herbert, but I don't like his price. I'm really not a fan of his price at all. Eckler's going to be phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. He played his normal 62% of snaps last week, but Kalen Ballard keeps vulturing touchdowns for him. So that's a little annoying. Keenan Allen is questionable, so it's a little annoying since it's a later game. If he doesn't play, you really want to take shots at Guyton and Tyron Johnson because I can guarantee if Keenan Allen doesn't play, I guarantee you 1 or 2 touchdowns from Guyton all the time. So like 1 each. What do you like?
Well, this is my favorite team. Let me talk about my Broncos here.
Talk
Drew
about
Lock,
your shit.
up and down season. I see talent in him. I do see.
You have a
talent.
better chance at predicting the 2028 Super Bowl than you do if he's gonna have a bad or good week.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is that he does show a lot of talent, and it's there. It's just I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the play calling. I don't know if it's the coaches. Nah. There's talent in that, and there's July.
I think the Buzz Lightyear lookalike is trash.
But going back to this game, this is probably the Melvin Gordon game. But I love Noah Fant as well. Noah Fant, Melvin Gordon. I'm fading Jerry Jeudy, but the receivers you want to target in this one is Tim Patrick or KJ Hamler.
Okay.
No defenses. I'm not on any defenses. Both of them are really banged up and not playing very well at this moment, so I'm fading that. For the Chargers, Herbert for his price, not on him. Keenan Allen's banged up. Don't think he's going to be 100%, so I don't think he's going to play a full game. Hunter Henry has COVID. He's not playing. So it's really, I'm not really high on the Chargers. Austin Eckler is, I guess he's going to be the main focus.
Yep, he's fantastic as long as Balaz doesn't keep stealing touchdowns.
Yeah, so to end this, really, I'm not really high on my Broncos this week, but Melvin Gordon, Noah Fant, my top plays.
And don't forget Tyron Johnson and Guyton. I'm guaranteed if Keenan Allen
one of them will probably score a touchdown.
Yeah, even if Allen plays, they'll probably score a touchdown.
Yeah, we're back.
All right, just a 10-game slate. So we're done now. Just want to say. Just remember, I think I have an 800%, and I'm not bragging. That's an 800% profit this year just on cash games. Cash games have been fucking killing it for me this year. I love it. My GPPs have been doing rather well. It's been a great year. I know Dave has been cashing a lot. I hope everyone's been cashing a lot. So just, if you get any advice from us, you like it, I would love if you guys just liked, subscribed, commented. I want to see what you guys think. I want to know what you guys want to talk about. We're almost done with the football season. We're probably going to start doing some podcasts for NBA.
Absolutely.
Because I've been killing the NBA slates too. So it's this is it, guys. This is a rebellion. One that you need to get in. You need to be part of. You don't want to be left out. With the Sharks, the Fish, it doesn't matter. They can't compete with us. It's time to join the rebellion.
Yes, sir.